Hi, this is amazing. Amanda here, and I've had a lot of people asking me how I'm getting my tongues to be so realistic. Forgive my teeth, I'm just learning how to do teeth. But there's actually many people that paint their tongues when they're done. I don't paint mine. I actually use the magic of translucent clay, and then I mix in a little teeny tiny bit of red. Now I've used this crimson hue red, I've used this burgundy, excuse me, I think it's called Bordeaux red, and I've used regular red. The regular red is actually beautiful. So if you have it on hand, you don't need to do anything different. Here it is. It looks great. The crimson red comes out looking more like this, a little darker, beefier. And at the very end, when it's all textured and baked, that's when I put on just a little teeny tiny bit of acrylic paint with an itty bitty paintbrush, and I wipe most of the paint off before I even wipe it on there, and then I seal. So I've already mixed this guy here with regular red, and I'll just show you quickly how I texture. I'm just smushing it out so it looks like a tongue. I kind of like these thick tongues. And then I just use a dotting tool, right? Just make the little divot of the tongue, right? And this is actually something where your fingerprints actually look good in it, right? Then I use a bristle brush, okay? And if I want some more texture, I'll just use a toothbrush to get the sides looking really neat, because if you notice on your own tongue, you do have ridges on the side. I use a little dental tool. And if I'm making a bigger tongue, like this, I'll actually draw these little squiggly ridges on with my dental tool. If you have a big tongue, you might use a really coarse sandpaper. This is for a band, right? And that gives you some deeper texture in there. Now, get it to whatever you want it to look like, and then twist it or turn it so it looks like a tongue. If you do want to get a forked tongue, and this was my first forked tongue, it took me like 2 seconds. It was so easy. All I did is just split it, just like that, and rounded it a little bit, right? Then I kind of textured the inside with the toothbrush and my little tools, right? And I find that if you bend these guys up a little more or around, they just seem to look a little more real. And then you just stick that right in your lips. So I hope that you've learned a little more today about the power of translucent clay. It's also how I make my raspberries, and they look so realistic. And you can really, with your own red clay, take these tongues to so many different shades of color. Don't be afraid. If it looks really, really light, it will bake beautifully. And this is about as much translucent as you need to a piece of red. It could even be less than this. So have fun, experiment, and hopefully I'll be doing another tutorial when I master teeth very soon. Have a great day.